Hey guys, it's Wildman again. So, yeah, it's been about a month since I last posted. I've been in another town helping my grandmother recover from a surgery. She's doing fabulously, so I'm finally back home in front of my laptop, of course, with my kitties. Basically, this is going to end up being a rant video because I'm going crazy over what is going on with the world. I mean, well, let's see here. There's the Boston Marathon bombing. There was whatever happened at the JFK library. There was, there was a suspicious package found at a local post office around my place. They had to call it the bomb squad, and I noticed that the guy in the bomb squad looks like Master Chief from Halo. Why? I don't even understand why someone. The suspicious package, by the way, it was just mail. Shocking. Mail at a post office? No. But seriously, why? And on top of that, there's so much hate. So much hate in the world. And I'm sick of it. But, you know, like, I can't even. Oh my god. It's exhausting. Waking up every day, turning on the news to see what the weather's going to be like, and hearing about all these people that are dying on our own soil, overseas. I mean, 3 dead in Boston, 19 dead in Iran or Iraq or wherever they are anymore. North Korea's threatening to blow us up or whatever. I don't understand. I really don't anymore. I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to understand because I'm only 20, but dear God, I'm taking a break from the news because I can't deal with it much longer. I'm tired of hearing about all these innocent people dying. I understand that some of the people that are dying overseas are not entirely innocent. But, you know, they're still human beings. They're still people. If you disagree, then that's your own ballgame. Feel free to say something in response. But seriously, I'm just losing my mind with this. I mean, there's people posting jokes about the Boston Marathon on the internet. How is that funny? How is it funny that people are dying? That's like shooting someone in the foot and laughing. Or, not in the foot, in the face and laughing about it. It just makes you look crazy. Sorry, but it does. So, why? Why all this hate? Why all this anger? Why? Simple. We don't understand it. Some of us who have taken the time to try to understand, I can't even form a coherent sentence without getting a little angry. We, as Americans, most Americans fear what they don't understand. Meaning, Christians fear other religions because they don't take the time to understand them. Some do. I'm not saying all Christians are evil. I've said this before. A lot of Christians I know won't take the time to learn about any other religion except for their own. So we fear other religions. We fear other cultures. Why is the terrorist situation overseas our business? I understand that the whole 9/11 thing was our problem, but I think we've handled it. I think we're good now because Saddam Hussein is gone, and so has Bin Laden, or at least that's what the government says. Conspiracy. Anyway, so, I mean, seriously, people, why all the hate? It's simple, we don't understand. It's sad. On top of all of that, I wake up this morning, look outside, and I'm like, oh, what's all that on my yard? It's garbage. Garbage on my yard. I just planted flowers yesterday. Don't think garbage is going to help them grow. So, I go out, pick up the garbage, sort out the recyclables. Why not get a few cents for some pop cans that aren't even mine? And put a little sign in my yard saying, my yard isn't a dump, please keep your trash off of it. Trying to be nice. It could have been ruder. So, I go to the mall with a couple friends, hang out, have a good time, come home, the sign has been ripped out of my yard and wedged in between the slats of my front porch, and someone spray painted effing hippie. I censored that. They did not. I will be using that as firewood because I don't want that around me. So I'm having a bonfire later tonight to get rid of that. I also have some old Christmas lights that I can throw in, so things will look pretty. True story. Throw old Christmas lights, wires of any kind. Just make sure they're not plugged in because you will have a problem. Throw those on a fire and it looks really cool. The flames turn all like green and pink and stuff. It's really pretty. But, and then on top of that, while I was at the mall, some guy came up to me and told me that I should be burned at the stake because I'm a witch. Excuse you, dude? Just really. Really. I can't even comment on that. But I'm so confused by all the hate. I did see a little bit of my faith in humanity has been restored, though, because over the weekend I was at the grocery store with my mom, and a few people, we were checking out, a few people ahead of me in line. There was a mother who couldn't have been older than me, and her daughter, who looked to be about 1 or 2. She had a food stamp card, but she had like $20, $30 left on her balance. Because, you know, she had baby food and stuff for her kid. Like diapers. Diapers are expensive. Seriously, they're like 20 bucks a bag. Here, at least. But her debit card kept declining, and it wouldn't let her go with credit. And this guy, a few people behind me, steps up and says, "Don't worry about it, I'll get it." What? Yes! This is what I'm talking. This is the kind of thing that needs to be happening more often. Not, oh, that person's going to hell because they're wearing a pentacle. Or that person's going to hell because they're a Buddhist. No one has the right to tell you whether you're going to hell or heaven. Hell doesn't exist, to be honest. Honestly. It's just... It's uncomfortable to sit on the floor, by the way. But I don't have a desk, so here I am, on the floor. But... you know, we shouldn't have to worry every time we step out of the house who's going to tell us we're going to hell, who's going to be up our butts about how we believe or how we think. I mean, I actually talked to a like-minded individual earlier today. I was buying my boyfriend's birthday present because his birthday is Saturday, and I'm excited. But I bought him. Let me grab it here. I haven't wrapped it yet. Oh my god, it's heavy. I bought him a hookah. It's got a, I don't know if I can show you the picture or not. Here, it's that one. I don't know. There, that one. And it's awesome. And we're going to have fun with it. But the guy that ran the store that we were in to buy that, such a cool guy. He had like a little Buddha necklace, and he actually had a hookah set up in the back for people to go back and smoke if they wanted. That was so cool. And on top of that, he was playing awesome kind of psychedelic hippie music over the radio, and he saw my pentacle and he was just like, "Hey, Wiccan!" And I was like, "Yeah!" And he was just like, "I love witches," and he knuckle-bumped me. It was just like, "Yeah, knuckle-bump." And I was like, "Oh my god, awesome guy!" And then I leave and I get told that I need to be burnt at the stake. That made my day. Not really. The guy in the store did. The guy that was rude did not. Made me angry. But I just said, "Dude, please do your research before you start spouting off at me. Thank you. Have a good day." And I went along my way, went to food court, got some french fries, and I felt better. And then I came home and cuddled with my kitties, because I'm a crazy cat lady. With a hole in my lip. My mom hates this, by the way. I need to get a clear retainer because I just got a job! That's irrelevant. But I just so how do you guys deal with the hate and the violence? And I mean, I'm done watching the news until, well, by the time I start watching the news again, there's gonna be more tragedies. Seriously, I know I'm face palming a lot, but I have no other expression to express how I feel about all this. It's ridiculous that, you know, we're afraid to go outside anymore because we think that the second we go out that door, we're going to get nuked by North Korea. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to be afraid to live my life. Honestly. Bottom line here. I'm sick of the hate. I'm sure a lot of other people are. How do we deal with this? What are we supposed to do? I'm here, and the end of the rope is here. I'm almost there. And once I get to the end of my rope, I wouldn't want to be around me. Because I have a terrible temper. Sad, but true. I wish the world would just wake up and see that there are bigger problems. There's people overseas that are sick, they're dying, they're starving. And there's people in our own country that are sick, dying, starving, being abused, any number of things. But we're too absorbed sitting in front of the computer, as I am now. After this, I'll probably be going to volunteer in a nursing home or something. I don't know. That's kind of a joke, kind of. After this, I'll actually probably be going downstairs to spend time with my family. But, you know, we're too absorbed in our own lives. Like, oh, God, I'm so tired from work today. I can't spend time with my family because I'm exhausted. Or, yeah, I think it'd be nice to donate to the Animal Rescue League or the Humane Society, but I'd rather spend my money on this cool thing instead of helping people or animals. Why? Why so self-centered? Why so... I don't even... It's infuriating. And I'm at a loss. Because there's people saying, oh, just execute people who break the law. Why? It's going to make more people upset, more people angry. Like, the guy that committed the Boston bombing, the Boston Marathon bombing. People are saying that we need to execute him. Why? Wouldn't that just make him a martyr for whatever cause he's supporting? I fail to see the logic in executing someone. I mean, yeah, keeping him in prison would, one, give him a chance to get out, and two, he'd be using taxpayer money. But why execution? What? It's just, that's only going to promote more hate. So, honestly, I'm at a loss. I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest. I mean, I'm just sick of hearing about all this hate and violence and anger and all the killing. It needs to stop, but no one cares. It's just, I don't know anymore. This world is being ridiculous. Honestly, I've considered just saving all the money I possibly can and buying myself a little island off the coast of somewhere tropical, staying out of all of this, get a few TV channels like Cartoon Network, because I like Adventure Time, and get an internet connection, build a house, be away from all the world's drama or BS or whatever you want to call it. The world's going crazy. And it's just very, very tiring. You think so too, don't you? Okay. I got ditched by a cat. I'm popular. But what are your thoughts on all this? I haven't been on one specific track of where I am today. My mind is just everywhere. It seems to be like that quite often, actually, and it's becoming interesting. So, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you agree, disagree? What are we thinking on this? I mean, my little sister, she's almost 14, she heard that North Korea was possibly going to nuke us, and she was afraid to leave for school the next day. Why should a 14-year-old have to be afraid of being nuked by a country that we've done nothing to? So what are your guys' thoughts? Yeah. I don't know what else to say on this, so I'm just gonna probably hop off. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this. I think I was just kind of venting to myself. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. And yeah. Light, love, blessings. all that jazz. Later.